All right. Welcome everyone to June's SNS Book Club meeting. Happy Father's Day to all the supportive fathers. First, in housekeeping, don't forget that participation is appreciated but not mandatory for any of these meetings. We are also adults who say things that may not be safe for children, so be mindful of your surroundings. Meetings are also recorded and added to YouTube for anyone who has to miss a meeting, but you still want to listen to what was discussed. Next on the list, August is right around the corner. So it will be a month that closes out the summer season for 2026. August, um, for August, these will be centered around romantic slow burns, summer settings, or on the beach reads with depth. We're going to enjoy these summer vibes. If you have a book in mind, please add them to books we want to read under the SNS page under the Book Club's app. Next, in July's meeting, we will be meeting on July 15th at 6 Central Time starting this summer. Wednesdays will work best for most people who attend these meetings, so we want to work with them on their busy schedules. So until further notice, all meetings will be on the third Wednesdays of the month. In honor of Father's Day, I want to thank all the fathers out there who have been supportive, protective, and a shoulder to cry on, and the strong arms that surround their family and comfort. Your love for your family is resilient, and you are the ground in which your children have the foundation to grow to be happy and healthy. Teach your children your knowledge, let them seek their passions, and show them the love of a supportive male in their life. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And lastly, if you are enjoying this club and would like your family or friends to join, we would love to have them. All right, we are discussing Wild Love by Elsie Silver. What did everyone think?
Liked it. It was a little bit different vibe than I was kind of in the groove for. So it was a good like palate cleanser romance, but it was so swoony.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed that part of it.
Yes. Did you end up continuing the series? Not
No,
yet.
I don't think I will. It
Okay.
didn't grip me really that like that hard.
Okay.
I think I would like the other character better than I like this main
Yeah.
male character.
Yeah.
I like his friend. I like his like personality and how funny he is.
Yeah.
I may circle back and do it, but as of right now,
Maybe.
it's not the top of
Yeah.
my list.
Maybe if you need
If you
another
if
palate
you do,
cleanser.
I think the second book is better than the first.
Is really?
It
Because
Yes.
I really
is.
like the character.
Yes.
Yeah.
This I
Really?
totally agree with Alan. Like the second book is, I'm like, well, again, you have Teddy Hamilton as the narrator.
That's
Um,
true. I forgot about that. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah. It just went up a
and
Forgot that he
I
little.
was the narrator of it until my wife said, "Hey, you realize who's narrating this one?" Because I was reading the book instead.
Yeah. Never
yeah.
mind.
And that first
Yeah, I'll
book is
probably give it a go.
hilarious. Yeah, it's funny. And I think he has a more well-rounded character arc. Not character arc, but
Hmm.
he's a more well-rounded character than Ford was. But it was an introduction to the series, and I did like that part. What do you think, Alan?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was one of those. From the description of it, I'm like, I don't know that I'm going to love this book, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a solid just introduction. And then
Hmm.
I mean you get to see a couple of new people. And then but yeah, the second book was way better.
Oh yeah, I ended up finishing the whole series. The third one was kind of eh. Fourth one was okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So the second book, Jenny, you can stop then.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have to, but
I can commit to two, not to four for sure.
that's fine. That's fine. Um, all right. Do you have any favorite moments? And was there anything that surprised you most with the concept of the story?
Trying to remember some of the moments.
I know it's hard to think because I've actually been a while since I like read it right away and
Hmm.
Hmm.
listened to burn through it pretty quick. I like the relationship with his daughter. I think she's really cool. I love that she was a part of the story. Her being at that age, I feel like I'm really glad that her character was in there. And I like to see the interaction with her in both sides of the like the mom figure and the dad figure for sure.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I did like how he was, which I mean, I think if it Well, it really depends on like if somebody comes up to you and it's like, "Hey, I'm your kid because I donated sperm." Um, but how he was just like, "Okay, like I'll take you in. That's fine. Like I'll do everything to my power to best." I love the s'mores scene, and like we can talk about that later. But it's
Mm,
how he was like, "I'll teach you how to build a campfire. Like I'll teach you all the fun things that you haven't been able to do before." And what I love about their relationship was they were able to connect, even though I mean, she was 12, and so she's lived her whole life without him, but they're still able to connect over music and records and how he allowed her to be so involved in his art. And that was really cool.
mhm. Especially when she kind of really got involved with his work at the towards the end.
Hmm. It was beautiful. It was nice. Would you recommend this book or this style of book to others? Because we already talked about continuing the series. So,
Yeah, I definitely would. I mean, I've got friends that are like, that whole country vibe too is appealing to a lot of a lot of people too. But it's kind of like a mix. It's not just that, it can be for anybody really that just likes a good romance.
Hmm.
just,
It's a very easy read.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a very quick, small town. You kind of know all the characters. Um, yeah, that was cute.
There's some very interesting characters in that town.
Oh yeah. Crazy Clyde. That's
Yes,
that is the only benefit of book four is because you get to see so much more of Crazy Clyde in it, and
he is my favorite character in that one.
he is funny. Just just an off the rails. Uh, what's it called? It's conspiracy theorist.
Hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that's it's like
I
I
mean,
told,
I know someone in my life that it fits him very well, and it, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Um, all right. What did you end up rating this story?
Well, I started at a 6 and then I got to thinking about it. I was like, no, it's more of a 7. Actually, the way I was like addicted to listening to it is probably an 8. So I'm like 7.5 really.
7.5. That's pretty. That's good. I think that's a good average for the story, realistically. Um,
I think I put it as a 9, but after the fact, I probably would decrease that to an 8, honestly.
after listening to that second one, I think
Yeah,
I ended up
exactly.
doing it an 8. Like it fit the vibes that the book I feel like was going to fit through. Uh,
Mhm.
I was like, because I rate based on vibes, and the vibes were just it's that small town, everything, and like how the endings kind of just happened like pretty understandably. I was just like, yeah, it's about an 8. It was fun. It's a good time. It's
Mhm.
easy. So solid 8. Would you read anything more from this author? So I know she does like Heartless, Powerless. She has another single dad's small town romance story somewhere else.
Mhm.
Um, I think.
If
And
endorsed by Katie, I would.
what?
If it's endorsed by you, I will. If you
I
tell me it's
haven't
good, I'll
I
read
haven't
it.
read it yet. It's they have
Okay.
been on my TBR because
Okay. Well,
they're all on Hoopla. And since you get
Mhm.
6 books on like a month on Hoopla, I'm just like, okay, what books do I want to read next? Because I want to utilize those 6 books so I don't have to spend as much money on Audible.
I haven't
So
read yet mine this month. Now I think about it.
gotta utilize your Spotify, your Audible, your all 6 Hooplas. If you're tired of that, if you go through all that, then you can do your Libby, like, but you also have
And
to
then,
wait typically. And then you have your earbuds days if you catch those once a year.
hey, I have
mhm.
Kindle Unlimited
Yeah,
if you need to log into that on your desktop or laptop.
I do. I also have Kindle Unlimited, so you can do the $5 book audiobook. Yeah, but I'm trying to use my free services first, Jenny. And then I was just like, okay, Kindle, or if it's like a series I'm super interested in, then it's like automatically like, let's go.
The trick is multiple library cards in different counties.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, I could do that. Well, I'm like, they also have the where you can go online and anyone can, I think it's like New York and like other bigger places, like you can
Hmm.
actually go in and get a free library card. Um, so it doesn't have to be as like, here's your address, like you have to live in this certain area. So I I saw a TikTok about that, but I haven't gone through that process yet.
I looked up one of them and it didn't trigger enough for me.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I was just like, like if I get to it, but also have like all these other avenues first. And I was like, let me get through my seven options first. Well, my eight options that I can immediately go through in that month, which is easy. It just really depends on the mood. So,
Hmm.
vibrate. Anyways, back to this. All right, but I will let you know, Jenny, if I read the other one, and I can let y'all know if I read it. And I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, this is good.
You know what
Probably,
I
yeah,
like.
Yeah, let me
same
know if you
vibe,
do because I've considered it. There were just other things I wanted to read first.
right? Right. All right. What did you think about the relationship between Ford and his daughter?
That was one of my favorite relationships in the book. Watching that grow and like you said, just how he like did not hesitate. He's like, obviously he has the money, so I don't think that was an obstacle or anything at all. And he just jumped right into that role. He's like, this is what I need to do. This is what's right. Didn't even ask for paternity tests and things of that nature. Um, he's just a good all around just a good guy and I think the relationship with him kind of humanized him more because you know billionaire who's going to really relate to a billionaire and fall in love with that character.
Right.
Well, he's also a really good dad and
Hmm.
like a hero figure, so I mean I feel like that really made him more lovable.
Hmm. Um, Also on that, I did appreciate how he wasn't like, I'm going to be your dad. Like I'm going to step in the place of the person who raised you,
Hmm.
even though they died. He was like, I am Ford, I am here. I'm here for you, but I don't, if you don't want me to be your dad, I don't have to take that. And how he was very considerate of her mom,
Hmm.
um, and helping out anything that she needed to, or like flying her to go see her mom. Because, I mean, being away from her mother figure who's going through a lot of things can be hard. And he was like, I understand that this is going to be hard. I want to do everything in my power to help you out. I love that, like that relationship.
Yeah, I half expected them to just not talk about the mother anymore after. All right, you're in rehab. Go, 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 or in care.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, actually bringing them back. Good, good.
Yeah. And how she was like, I'll move back so we can all be together. And I was like, bah,
Hmm.
happily ever after. Damn romances. Um, do you have any other favorite moments between them?
I mean the epilogue's pretty good where like he has his daughter be a part of the proposal.
Yeah.
I was like, that is so sweet. And it's doing something like a little bit emo, like she likes. And I just
Hmm.
thought that was adorable.
How did you feel about her relationship with I have her name somewhere. The female.
Rosie.
Yes, thank you. I was just like, it's on my list somewhere. I just don't, I can't see it. How did you feel about her relationship with Rosie?
I think they meshed really well. Very quickly kicked off.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought that was really cute how she like wore her scrunchie around and kind of
mhm.
taught her a little bit of, how to find yourself and how to be you. And it's okay to reinvent yourself. And she needed to know all these things. Like she's been in such an adult role since her dad passed away. she's been having to take care of her mom and take care of herself, that she can actually be, her age and act her age and wear the pink scrunchie and explore, her feelings and all the things. So I really, really, really warmed my heart. I thought that was adorable, the relationship.
It
Mhm.
was. And how she did take the role of like, I'm gonna drop you off and pick you up. And when she got in trouble, oh my God, that was one of the Ford's biggest things. Like when she got in trouble with school, he was just like, hang on, like that teacher shouldn't be doing this. And it's like, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna defend my daughter. I'm gonna defend this person who is a human, who has valid concerns um about like an opinion. Um, so just because like an authority figure says that something is right or wrong, it's just like that's still your opinion on this issue because it's opinion based, not a fact based. So I did
Mhm.
love that. But I'm like, yeah, with the scrunchie, that was probably one of my favorite parts of like how she still wore this scrunchie. It's like you can love black as someone who's in still full black right now. Like you can love black and also still have color. Like it's possible you can do both. Um, who was your favorite character? I still like Crazy Clyde. I know you don't really see a lot of him in this in this book, but Crazy Clyde is hilarious. Um, and I do like there's the problem with this one is like because it is the beginning, you don't see that much of the of the town vibe as much. So I
Mhm.
do wish that was brought into it. But there are really good town people in this story. The crazy guy is funny. Or I'm like, realistically, I love the just the grouping, which this will be a question later, but the the bowling team. Like the bowling team in itself is just like it's just a group of dudes who's just like, I need a break.
Mhm.
And I love how that became a thing.
I think West is one of my favorite characters in it. On
Hmm.
just in the whole series, even really,
Hmm.
because he's down to earth and not. He's a real guy.
He's understandable. Like you can be like, yeah, this guy right here. Like I have a
Mhm.
friend. Like super down to earth on that. And because you're not like, oh, he's a millionaire or he's the third character. Um, but like he's just like, no, this is I have two daughters and yeah, no, I totally get that. I don't want to ruin
Mhm.
anything for the second book though. If Jeannie wants to read it. All right. Um, what was there any scenes that felt emotionally impactful to you?
I mean, that's part of the reason like I really like this book is it doesn't really get too emotionally heavy. I mean, there are moments where they're around like the campfire and they're laughing with family and things like that, and it's like I can't remember who was narrating at that point, but like they were just blissfully happy. It might have been Rosie with her wine and just having the best time ever and just being like, this is what life is supposed to be like.
Mhm.
There's moments where it just kind of gets a little bit deep, but like it's part of why I appreciate it is it didn't get like too much into it. It went over some really difficult topics without getting too heavy.
Yeah. I think that was probably like in the beginning when how Rosie got to the town was I'm like she was doing her career that she went to school for and she was really happy about having her career and her life there. And then because someone else took advantage of her and then ended up getting her fired, which was not her doing, but like having having that kind of just you go through life. I'm like, you set out this plan and then something happens that's not like that you did not do, that you actually stood up to, is forcing you to completely reroute the whole change.
Yeah,
And
I really
I,
agree.
I think that was hard, like because I said you make a plan, but it at the end of the day, it's like you can still have an amazing life and actually find something that you like to do better that might fit you or your lifestyle a little bit more. I'm not saying that's everybody, but the fact that like things like this happen and how many people have gone through these problems.
Hmm. Yeah, I like the way that they handled that whole, sexual harassment issue too.
Hmm.
In the
Um, so I love a good story with lots of banter. How do you feel like this banter held up with other stories you read?
I'd say it's good Tinder.
Hmm.
There's not as much, I feel like, just like really strong sexual, but I don't know. I guess at times there is. So I don't know. I think the diary entries and things like that help break it up for when they were younger. Um, for me, but yeah, the banter's up there. I
Hmm.
mean, it's like your, you know, childhood crush. So of course,
Yeah, it's your
there's gonna
childhood crush. The emails, the emails were getting me. And
Oh, those are hilarious. I almost forgot. Oh, those are so good.
the signatures on the emails, oh my God, like I would just crack up. I was just like, what? See, I was like, that's funny. That's just fun, but banter. And just the back and forth. Just like I love a good witty. Like I need wit in my stories to make me laugh. So no, the emails were lovely. Um, but I do feel like it was mostly like in the office. But that was still fun. It's still fun. Right. So, to those parents or anyone who, nope, is that right? Oh, okay. To those parents or anyone that feels like they need an escape, what would you want to do with your friends that allows you to have an evening every other week, like the gentleman in the bowling club? And do
I
you
mean,
think,
I love the idea of the bowling club.
yeah, would you do
I mean,
it?
it's a bunch of guys that suck at bowling, which I definitely suck at bowling. So yeah, I would do it.
All right. Would you want to fit into your life? Like find a couple guys for a bowling club?
If I had a few already, yeah.
Hmm. And you can meet new people. Uh,
Hmm.
you could get the t-shirts.
I'm not organizing this.
No. But it's like, would you ever want to start something like that with your friends? Or
Yeah.
I might not, it doesn't even have to be a bowling club. Like, would you ever start something to like, not necessarily to get away from your life as like, I need an escape, but like, I need a me time. I need a me time
An
away
outlet.
from, yes. Like, this is my outlet.
Like book club.
Yeah. Like, I started book club because I wanted something to share what I enjoy with my friends. And I'm really happy that people are here to do that with me. And we can talk about fun things like this. And and this is something we do. It's not every week, but it is every month. And I think and like I look forward to these events. So like to me, like this is my escape. This is something that I want to do. And like and I still obviously hang out with my friends and everything, but this is something that I do look forward to all the time. And I want to do more with it, but I understand like that is a learning curve. But would you want to like find things with your friends that you are looking forward to? That is a routine thing. It's like, hey, this is my time. It's in the schedule. It's on my ADHD calendar. Let's do it. Even if it is bowling with your friends for a bowling club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you have thoughts. You can make those plans. Maybe. It's a leap of faith, but it's fun when you're doing it. Um, and if you think it's conducive to your busy schedule, that just think about it. And right. So since Ford was able to teach his daughter about music, starting a fire and including her in his life, what are some things that have been taught by your own father that you have cherished memories of?
I mean, for me, just even just how to be a dad.
Yeah.
I have personally modeled many of those things that my dad did in my own
Oh,
life now.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Just
awesome.
like the back and forth makes me remember like my dad was the person that we made fun of my mom. Like that's just what we did. And then when he passed away, I was like, who's gonna make fun of mom with me? I was like sobbing. It's like, how am I gonna make fun of her by myself? So, that they're kind of the way that they pick at each other and stuff really reminded me of that. And it was really sweet.
Oh, I know that my dad taught me how to shoot. Um, and I mean, he's taught me a ton of other things. I just don't remember what they are. But like, there's so many things that he has taught me, or he has held me to a standard, which like, hey, like, kind of go look for yourself, so he doesn't have to teach me. I can look like I'm smart, and I think that's something that I learned about him, like from him. It's just like, you can do this. You can find this information, and I love that about having that sort of figure. Like, I love my dad for the things that like he has taught me and all the fun things. Would you want to teach the children, like your children or the children around you, those kind of same lessons and skills? Like, Alan, you said how to be a dad. Like, would you, to your extent? I don't know, Jenny is like te teaching everybody how to make fun of your mom. That's a little,
I mean, my dad taught me plenty of life skills and farm skills and things like that, and I help pass those down through the littles in our family. So it's good.
It's always fun is realizing, oh, I said that. Now my daughter's saying that. The sarcasm comes through very heavily.
that's awesome. That's amazing. That is amazing. All right. Well, that was the end of my questions. We went by quickly. Does anybody have anything else that they want to talk about with this book?
I love that they memorialize the paint splatter.
Yes.
I agree.
Just
That
something
was
simple that
mm,
Ford's such an anal person about it that it seems like shocking that he would do that. But yeah,
in the dock. He deeded her the dock. I'm like, yeah, that's her dock,
yeah.
as you should. Hmm.
That is funny. No, those were nice. Those were nice. And how like he was very adamant. It's just like, I mean, with the sexual assault, he's just like, no, we're gonna teach him. He's like, he's not like that conclusion of just like, you're nothing, essentially. Like, one, you shouldn't be doing this anyways, but like taking that. And how she like what I loved about her was how she was just like, that wasn't your role. That was like, if I wanted to tell people, then I can tell people, but that's not your role to do this for me. So, and him understanding, he was just like, oh, I messed up. It's like, love that. All right. So, thank you everyone for participating. This was a quick meeting. Anyways, our next meeting will be on July 15th at 6 Central Time. We are discussing The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I do know that it's on Libby, at least in Bowling Green. It's not on Hoopla. I have not looked on Kindle Unlimited yet, but I don't know if Kristen Hanna has stuff on Kindle. Let me look. It is not on Kindle Unlimited. So I know it's on Libby. Let me look on Spotify real quick. Oh, I don't know. Hang on just a second. It is on Spotify. So, and it is 15 hours and 20 minutes. So you might have to wait on that 20 minutes or however you want to do it. But that will be the next book. Um, Kristen Hanna is great. Have y'all read anything from Kristen Hanna before? Okay.
Mhm.
I don't think so.
So she writes historical fiction. She wrote the book The Nightingale, and she wrote the book The Women. The Nightingale is about two women in World War II and in German occupied France. And the woman is about Vietnam War with an American nurse that went to Vietnam to help serve her country. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think The Great Alone is about, it's a coming of age story. According to the internet, I mean, according to Google, when I just typed it in, it does have romance in it. So that's why we're still including it. But if I'm not mistaken, it's about Alaska. But she does write really well, heavy hitting stories. So I really hope that you'll enjoy it. I have not read it yet, so we are all going to go on this journey together. And hopefully it's going to be a lovely buried treasure that has been deep in our TBRs that we just hadn't had time to read. All right. Does anybody have anything else to say?
Ooh, it's on a 10-week wait on Libby.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Must be
No.
good.
I'm like, I just checked mine and it was just like, oh, this is fine. This is good. Like, you're next step in line. I was like, cool, solid. But Alan, you
What's
might
it,
have
the
to
Great Alone?
The Great Alone.
Let me check. KU.
I don't think it was on KU.
Is it?
Mm-mm.
Ah, never
It's like
mind.
one of my libraries has it for 2-week wait, so hopefully that
Okay.
one works out.
2 week wait. We can do the 2 week wait. And if not, it's also on Audible if
It's
you
$10
want.
on paperback too. It's not terrible.
Oh, that's
Mm-mm.
not bad.
No, no. All right. Well, if that is it, then I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. And thank you for joining. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for hosting.
Always. Bye.
Bye.